day, dear learners. How are you today? Hope you are ready to learn new and exciting reading skill today. To start, let's practice your pronunciation. Listen carefully and repeat after me. Words with long E. Feed, freed, bleeding, meet, near, lives. Let's use this in a phrase. Feed the dog. Freed the slaves. Bleeding wand. Cat the meat. Near the woods. Dried lips. Let's use it in a sentence. The seal feeds on meat. There's a seat on the seat. I hear the beat of the drum from the east. Have you ever heard an announcement? What is it all about? Will you consider this one? What is the announcement all about? Who made the announcement? When will it be held? Where can you watch the videos? You may type your answer on the comment box below. Now, let's sing the song I Feel Good.
I'm in lovable.
because it really makes us feel positive, feeling kind, lovable, worthwhile, and happy. Now, how do you feel, kids? Have you ever helped someone? If yes, who is it? Type your answer on the comment box. And what did you feel as you did so? How about who helped you when you're hurt? How did you feel about the person? Are you thankful? Uh-huh. Type your answer on the comment box. Now, let's proceed to the unlocking of difficulties. First word, imprisoned. This man was imprisoned because he stole someone's money, but he was able to make his way out of the jailhouse secretly. What does imprisoned mean? A. Put or keep in prison. B. Transferred to another location. And the answer is letter A. Put or keep in prison. Next word, we have moaning. Grandmother has been sick for several days. Often she cries in a low, soft sound as if in pain. It is hard to listen to her moaning and groaning. What is moaning means? A. Speaking very softly. B. Making a low, prolonged sound of pain or grief. Type your answer on the comment box. And the answer is letter B. Making a low, prolonged sound of pain or of grief. Next word we have swollen. This is a spot. He got a swollen bleeding paw. The doctor treated her wound and bound it up. What does swollen means? A. Become larger or rounder in size. B. Become smaller in size or amount. And the correct answer is letter A. Swollen means become larger or rounder in size. Let's have the next word. Chase. My cat Lit-Lit loves to chase her kittens. They would run around the house. Then, Lit-Lit would lick her kittens as if to clean them up. How do you chase someone? What does chase means? A. Follow. B. Feed. And the correct answer is letter A. Chase means follow. Next word, we have thorns. This plant has thorns. Thorns means A. A sharp pointed projection on a stem of a plant. B. It is a tiny leaves. Type your answer. And the correct answer is letter A. Thorn is a sharp pointed projection on a stem of a plant. Very good, kids! Now I think you are ready to listen for the story of the day. Sit back and relax as you are going to take down notes because there will be questions after hearing out the story entitled Androcles, an adopted ace of fable by Greta Laura M. Cadyong. Are you ready to listen? Once there was a slave named Androcles who escaped from his master. He went to the forest to hide. As he was walking through the forest, he saw a lion lying down, moaning and groaning. Androcles was afraid, so he immediately ran away. But he was surprised when the lion did not chase him. So he turned back and went near the lion. As he got near, the lion put out his paw. Androcles saw that it was bleeding and swollen. He found out that the big thorn had got into it. He pulled out the thorn and bound up the paw of the lion. The lion rose and licked the hand of Androcles like a dog. For several days, Androcles would go to the lion to bring him some meat until he got fully well. One day, both Androcles and the lion were caught. Androcles was imprisoned and was sentenced to be thrown to a hungry lion. Soon, Androcles was led out to the plaza, where the king and all his soldiers came to watch how the slave would be eaten up by the lion. Next, the lion was let loose from his den and roared loud as it got near its victim. But as it got close to Androcles, the lion recognized his friend and licked him like a friendly dog. The king, who was surprised, called Androcles. He then told the king about how he and the lion became friends. So the king forgave Androcles and freed him while the lion was let loose and brought back to the forest. It's the ending of the story. Now there are following questions that you can answer. You may type your answer on the comment box. For number 1, we have, who was Androcles in the story? A, a slave. B, a master. C, a lion. D, a ruler of the city. You are given 3 seconds to answer. And the answer is letter A. Number 2. What does Androcles saw in the wilderness? A, a snake. B, a little boy. C, a goddess. D, a lion. Type your answer on the comment box. And the correct answer is letter D. Next, number 3. Where did he went to hide? A, forest. B, friend's house. C, cave. D, river. And the correct answer is letter A, in the forest. Number 4. Why did the lion moan and groan? A, he was hungry. B, he had a thorn stuck in his paw. C, he was lost. D, he was bitten by a snake. And the correct answer is letter B. Number 5. How did Androcles help the lion? A, Androcles told the lion a story. B, Androcles took the thorn out of the lion's paw. C, Androcles fed the lion. D, Androcles promised not to hurt the lion. And the correct answer is letter B. Very good, kids. Good job to those who answered the story questions. Now, we will have the most important learning for today. Do you know that you are now learning? Yes, you are learning how to note details. Noting details is a reading comprehension skill that involves picking out from a piece of text information to achieve a given purpose. These details are the ones that good readers notice and authors use to emphasize the events, characters, and other details in the text. You are now doing great. You are now learning one of the important reading skills, which is the noting details, wherein you can now have the important details from the text and story that you have read, wherein you can answer the WH questions. Who is asking about a person? What is asking about a thing? When is asking about a time. Where is asking about a place. How is asking about the manner or condition. And why is asking about a reason. Now let's find out if you can apply your learnings in this activity. You are going to read the selection and going to note the details, and afterwards, a follow-up question will be flashed on the screen. Are you ready? Let's read the selection. Dan's father bought a new car. It was blue and shiny. He and Dan took a trip one weekend. They were going to Grandma's farm. It took 3 hours to reach there. They were excited to see tall and colorful trees and plants and various animals in the farm. Grandma told Dan about different plants and animals. There was a horse, some ducks, some bulls, and donkey too. After seeing the farm, they ate delicious foods cooked by Grandma. Dan and his father drove for a long time. Dan fell asleep in the car. When Dan woke up, it was late. It was also raining, but Dan didn't care. They had arrived. We want to assess how far have you learned. Scan on the barcode or click the given link on the checkbox and answer the following questions for your evaluation. There will be another activity. Would you like to get your pen and paper? Thank you. Now you are going to imagine the place where Father and Dan visited. Would you like to visit the place too? If yes, you are going to write at least 2 sentences about the place. On your paper, don't forget to write your name as identification. Again, only your name. Once done, don't forget to take picture of the paper and post it as a comment on the comment box below. Well then, kids, thank you for participating for today's activity, Pagbasa sa Brigada Eskwela, Love for Reading. And now, we want to know your experience. Please type your comments and suggestions on the comment box below. Once again, we would like to thank you for supporting this activity. Again, this is Teacher Ruby. God bless us all.